Today in the shop, we bought this $4,200 Chevy LBZ Duramax, and we're going to see if we can turn this into one of the ultimate show trucks. So let's jump right into the video and start by removing the molding and the steps on this truck to get rid of the grandpa truck look. Well, with the handy dandy toolbox, we got the steps and the molding removed, and this truck is looking way cleaner and just looking way better already. But we need to go ahead and move on to our next couple of things. So we need to go ahead and get some Boost Auto Parts mirrors, because these stock half-ton mirrors just ain't going to cut it on this build. Next, we're going to get rid of this hideous 04 chrome billet grill, because that also just ain't going to pass my standards or whatever. So we're going to get rid of that, and then we're going to go ahead and replace these ugly amber headlights with some clean Alphrex ones. Now we are really looking better. So we got rid of those nasty amber headlights. We got some nice Boost Auto tow mirrors on this thing, and what else did we do? We got rid of that 04 grill, and we got this chrome 06 one with the honeycomb mesh, which looks just way better. This truck already looks like a work truck that's just modified. Maybe the boss's truck, I don't know. But next thing that we need to do is we are going to throw some cab lights on this rig because we want it to be bright. We're going to get some custom taillights on this thing and a couple of other custom mods for it. But let's move right into the next couple of things that we need to do. Alright, well, we did get our cab lights in and that kind of stuff. We also got some nice C taillights in that these look way better as well. So we're also going to get a bed tarp. As you guys know, I always put bed covers on literally every truck. This is my 2006 Ford F350. You can get this truck early access on my Patreon right now. This truck actually does have dynamic suspension, so all the suspension components move. I'll kind of show you here. If you guys can see down there, all my suspension components actually move. It's actually a really cool truck, and the flex, it flexes, and all that kind of cool stuff. You can get that link in the description on my Patreon if you're interested. That truck comes with like 13 others, so I think it's worth the deal. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to put a bed cover on this thing, and then we're going to get rid of this temporary exhaust. It's like the old owner, it's like a straight pipe, but they like welded it. I don't know what they did, but it is a messy exhaust. So we're going to go ahead and get a nice new exhaust system and get that LBZ Duramax flowing. And then we are going to move on to paint, and then we'll go to suspension setups, and then wheel setups, but that'll be towards the end of the video. What I'm worried about now is more of the cosmetic side, so that's going to be exhaust, even though it's not really cosmetic, it's more performance, but bed cover and stuff like that. So we're just going to move on to exhaust, bed cover, and that stuff. So for exhaust setups, we went with an MBRP axle dump, and it just barely fit in between this leaf spring here. As you can see, there's just barely a gap, so I might have to try and adjust it so it doesn't hit the leaf spring, because I don't want it to hit the leaf spring. But it looks amazing. We got our bed cover on, also looks amazing, just makes it so much cleaner. So now I'm more worried about painting, so we're going to go ahead and get this thing repainted. So I'm going to get this one actually professionally repainted, just because this is going to be one that I want to kind of advertise with my business. So this one might not even get sold. This one's probably going to stick around for a minute, so I want it to look good. So I'm not going to DIY it this time. So we're going to go ahead and hop in my 2018 4th Gen Cummins, which you can also get on my Patreon, link in description. This truck is a nice one, I'll tell you that. So we're going to go ahead, start this rig up, and then we're going to get the truck loaded up on the trailer, and then we're going to go ahead, take her on down to paint. Alright, so we're getting the truck ready to go to paint right now. We're going to load her up on the trailer. I want you guys to hear how good this axle dump sounds. The sound from the exhaust just hits the ground and echoes, and it's just insanely loud. Like, I can't even talk over the camera. So once I start this truck up, don't expect any words from me. Holy crap, this truck is loud. Having trouble loading this thing up on the trailer today. Alright, that's about good, just so I can shut the truck off, because holy crap, that thing is loud. So let's go ahead and get our ramps folded back in. If I can hit the button, I got automatic ramps here. It's kind of cool. But let's go ahead and bring this thing on down to paint. But I would like to shout out Patriot Modding for this beautiful truck. This is his truck, and you can get this truck, link in description, on his Patreon. And I would say his mods are probably up to mine with quality. So if you like my mods, you're going to like his. So go subscribe to his Patreon, link in description. Well, before I show you guys the truck, unfortunately it started downpouring. So I just opened the garage door and zoomed the truck right inside because I didn't want to get our new painted truck all wet. But it is really going out there. It is downpouring, like holy crap. So I don't want to get the truck too wet, so I'm going to wait for the rain to stop in a couple hours or so, and then I'll back it off of the trailer and show you guys what she looks like. Well, I'll show you guys what she looks like now, but I'll show you guys more. So you guys might notice there's a couple things that are different on this truck, starting out with the wheels. So I swapped them for some 24 High Country Duramax wheels that I had sitting around because the old ones just didn't look too good. So I swapped these temporarily, and then we are going to get our setup, our next setup, when we do suspension and wheels. But I'm not going to lie, it actually looks pretty good on these. So, painting. We did go with a different color. It's a different color. It looks the same, but it is a different color. So it's a typical paint matched white cat eye, and it looks amazing. I'm really not sure how I feel about the paint matched Alpha X headlights, and if I decide that I don't want the paint matched Alpha X headlights, I'm just gonna go with a completely different headlight. Probably that UDRL headlight, but we'll see. I'm not really sure what I want to do yet, so just stick around to the end of the video, see what I do with this truck, because I'm not really sure if I want to stick with these headlights or if I want to go with different ones. But let's go ahead and move the handy dandy toolbox off the trailer, so that way when it stops freaking raining, I can get the truck off the trailer. Alright, well we got a little bit of a break in the rain, so I'm rushing to get the truck off the trailer. It's still cloudy. It's going to start raining here in a second again, so I'm going to try and get the truck off the trailer while it's not raining, if I can get my ramp out. And then we're going to get this truck off the trailer. We should have enough bay space right here to finish working on the truck with suspension and all that. So let's hop in her, start her on up, and get her off the trailer. I'm rushing. Come on. Well, yeah, we got to get this thing in the shop before it starts raining again, because that cloud right there is going to start dropping rain here in a second. Alright, about there should be good. Alright, at least we got the truck in the shop. Well, let's go ahead and fold up our ramps now. I'm going to keep the trailer and I'm going to keep this whole setup in the shop just because I don't want that to get wet either. So we're going to go ahead, roll up our ramps. There we go. Shut the garage door, and let's get to work on suspensions, if I can get my door to shut. Yeah, now we're going to go ahead and work on wheel and suspension setups on this truck, and it should be almost done. So it might be kind of hard to see, but I did swap out the headlights for some different ones just to test out, honestly, real quick. I don't know. It's a really hard decision between the paint-matched Alpha X's and these UDRL ones. I'll show you guys the DRL on this. It's a really, really hard decision on this truck right now. I don't know what to go with right now, because these look good, but the Alpha X ones started slowly. I kind of slowly started liking them, but it's a really hard decision. I honestly don't know what to go with. So comment down below. Tell me what I should go with, because I'm really stumped right now. So I'll just leave these headlights in for a minute, and we're going to move on to wheel and tire suspension setups, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to go ahead and throw a little bit of a level in the front, a 1-inch level, because it's really not that off. It's honestly almost pretty good how it is right now, but I think we're going to go ahead and throw a 1-inch level on there. It won't make too much of a difference, but it's going to raise the front just a tad bit how I want it. So we're going to do that. And then as long as it doesn't rain, we're going to go take my 0560 right here. We're going to go get some new wheel and tire setups. We're actually going to be getting the same wheels and tires that are on this truck. Let me fix my wheel. There we go. It's going to have the same wheel and tire setup on that as this truck. It's not going to be the same size, but it's going to be the same Archon Caesar on Fury tires, because as you guys know, if you've been watching my channel, that is one of my favorite wheel and tire setups. So we're going to put that on this truck, but I'm not going to lie, I really am digging these 2020 High Country wheels. They actually look really nice, especially on these mud tires. They look real nice, but we're going to go ahead and swap her out for some wides. So as long as it don't rain, which it shouldn't right now, I don't think, we should be able to go pick them up from the Facebook seller that I am buying them from. I have a ton of Archon Caesars, but unfortunately the setups that I have aren't going to fit that truck, so we got to go buy some more. So let's start up the old 60 here. And get on out of here. So this is the interior of the truck. My gear selectors, my RPMs, my heat, my fuel, and everything. It all works. My gear selector, everything works on this truck. It's meant to. So I will be fixing the mirror glass on this. Don't worry, because that is one of the big things that I want. I can't stand when I can't see out of the mirrors. So that is one thing I'm going to be fixing on this truck. But I will tell you guys, this truck is absolutely worth it, because I've put way too much time into this truck than I should have. Like, I'm honestly rushing to get this truck done because I put so much time into this that was completely unnecessary. But we're going to go ahead and go pick up these wheels, and I'll let you guys know when I get back from picking the wheels up. Alright, shutting the garage door. We just got back in the 60. We're going to go ahead and get the wheels out of the back of the truck and throw them onto the DURAMAX here. Alright, well we went ahead and got the wheels on the truck. They're looking amazing. Archon Caesar on some Fury tires, also looking, well, they are the same. Looking amazing. Let's go ahead and turn our lights on, because I just don't know whether I want to keep these headlights or go back to the Alpha X's. I'm really just, I don't know. So comment down below, please. Take the time. It takes about 5 seconds to say, I think I like the UDRL headlights, or I like the AlphaRex headlights. Put them back in. Do it. I'm telling you, do it. Anyways, all jokes aside, it's looking amazing. We did go ahead and throw that 1-inch level on the front. So it's not a huge difference. It's sitting pretty much completely level. Maybe there's like 1 inch of lean. And really, I'm not a big fan of lean because it's basically just squat. But it's looks better than it's sitting not level. So, well, I mean like nose diving is what I mean. Not that I like squatted trucks, because I don't. I never liked squatted trucks. Don't ever say that I would. But now we have engine setups to do, or engine mods to do. So we're gonna go ahead and do our typical DURAMAX turbo, even though it already does have an aftermarket turbo, injectors, cold air intake, blah blah blah, that whole 9 yards. So I ordered some parts that are sitting up there in those boxes up there next to that nice and pretty 6L. Well, we got two pretty 6Ls in here. We got one there, and then we got one there. But up in those boxes up there, we got some parts for this truck that we are going to be putting on. They're go fast parts, so we're going to make this truck go fast. Alright, well, we got our engine mods and all that stuff done, so I went ahead and put the AlphaRex headlights back in, and I just said, no, I like these UDRL ones better. I think it looks better, honestly. I think that those white headlights were just too much. I could unpaint match them, but I just think these look better, honestly, so that's what I'm going to go with on this one. I do think they just look amazing. That UDRL just adds so much character to this truck, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep those. But we are officially done with this truck, so I can move the handy-dandy toolbox out of the way, and as long as it doesn't rain, which it's supposed to be raining right now, we can go ahead and take this truck on a little bit of a test drive, even though it's all muddy out there, and it's not a pavement princess. Don't tell me it's a pavement princess, because it's not. I'm not afraid to get it muddy. The only reason I'm afraid to get it muddy right now is because it's got a new paint job on it, but that should be understandable. I don't want to have to use a 2600 PSI pressure washer on this new paint here, so hopefully it's dry enough out there. It's a little muddy, but we should be alright. I think we're going to take the truck out. It'll be alright. Let's start her on up. Axle dump sounding great. Looking great in here, too. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness, this truck is fast. Holy crap. Did y'all see that rear wheel spin? Thing's just spinning. Holy crap, this thing is fast. My goodness. Oh, my. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. This truck is fast. I didn't think it was going to be this fast. Holy crap. Okay. I'm literally so lightly on the gas right now. I should not be going this fast. I'm barely on the gas right now. Holy crap. That's actually, like, scary. Jeez. This truck is so fast. Literally. Nope. Oh, no. Train tracks. This truck is insanely fast. We're going to go ahead and whip this thing around, though, because, yeah, I'm going to end up crashing this thing. Especially because it's still a little bit wet out right now, so I don't want to crash this rig because I just dumped a lot of money into it, but, let's see here. No cop, no stop, baby. Oh, boy. Don't do that in real life. These actions were performed by trained professionals. But let's go ahead and get this truck back in the shop, just in case it does start raining. And that should be good. So, I think we're going to take some Instagram pictures of this truck in the shop today, so that way we don't get it muddy or rained on. You guys know the drill. At the end of my videos, I always take pictures of my trucks, so I think it'll look good up against this red wall right here. This truck already looks so good, I don't think much is going to change it. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because it is the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Me and It's Optic are racing to 10K subscribers, so if you could subscribe, it'd help me out more than you ever know. Go sub to Patriot Modding's Patreon, get this truck. You can get a couple more trucks, I think, with him. I don't know what else he's working on right now. You can get this truck from my Patreon. You can get this truck from my Patreon. You can get one identical to this truck on my Patreon as well. So go get it. Link in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, and love you, bye.